We off in this place, catching vibes, sit back and we blaze in the sky like I'm out of space.
What's going on, Cigar World? What's going on, Cigar Enthusiasts? This is Jack the Cigar Enthusiast, and we got
Johnny the Cigar Baker.
And we are the virtual smoke deck for now. Hey, you know, Johnny, hey, look, we messed up on something. So we're going to do this. We're going to try it again.
Last week?
We're going to try it again. Okay. Yeah. We're going to try it again. No, we can't. We messed that all the way up.
Last week, I forgot we said we're going to change it.
I know. And that's all on me. As the man working the mouse and all that stuff. But anyway, it's Sunday. We are 1 week away from football. I know this. None of this applies to you, Johnny. We are talking about soccer when it comes to you, okay? hey. But what's up, Virtual Smoke That family? Hey, man, we are live from Kunomo Cigar Lounge here in Dallas.
Nice.
So, man, I want to give a special shout out to Kunomo for opening up the doors and letting us come in and do what we do. At the end of the day, man, how's everybody else Sunday doing, man?
Yo,
what does everybody else got going on?
Hey, Jack, I'm gonna tell you, man. Yo, so yesterday at the shop, the Cigar Club Imperial. Dan, what's good with you, man? Charles, what's up, brothers? We had our first fundraiser, right? So we were slinging out fried fish, man. We fried 40 pounds of whiting. 40 pounds. We sold out. 40 pounds of whiting, man.
Come on now.
Yo, I don't want to smell fish. I don't want to look at no fish, dog. I don't care what it is. Do not say nothing about no fish.
Hey, that's the ultimate fundraiser to get funeral funds too.
Hey, boy, you stupid. Hey, no. Now they're just doing GoFundMes.
Hey, big facts. They said we ain't selling nothing. Just go ahead and hit that Cash App or GoFundMes or whatever.
Oh my goodness, man.
Hey, man, look, man. So this weekend's been crazy, bro. So we drove in from Dallas, and I promised myself that I would never ever drive 15 hours again. And I went ahead and did it. Oh, bro, I was dead. I got here Friday morning, man. We got checked into the hotel and I crashed, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I felt old in a mug. You know what I mean? Like,
you did the whole thing by yourself?
No, so my wife drove like 4 hours.
Right. So you got to tell that part too, man. We got to give Lisa some credit now. Come on, now.
Hey, we got to give her some credit, God. Hey, I'm over here like this. Oh, hold on.
Hey, yo, because at a certain point, especially while driving, that's why if I'm driving long, I gotta smoke. Because at a certain point,
bro,
the only thing that's gonna wake me up is the dang old things on the side of the road, bro.
Man, I'm trying to tell you,
dog.
Bro, because that's exactly what happened, man. I was out out of it. I'm like, Jesus freaking Christ. But then from there we went to McAuliffe, man. Shout out to McAuliffe Cigars, man.
Yes, absolutely.
They showed nothing but love, man. Got to see their facility, man. Dan was on his holiday weekend, brought in a guy like Jack to come in and talk about great things that they're doing. And then we went to a family reunion yesterday. That was great. And man, I thought I was back in Florida the way it's keep raining out here in Texas, bro.
I thought you was gonna say you was back in Florida the way they was cooking. I'm about to say,
a little shaky. Hey, no, seriously, it's been raining like nonstop. It'll do what Florida do. It'll rain, then the sunshine come out. Then it'll rain again.
How was the weather apart from? Was it humid after that too?
No, it was in
the humidity
Texas,
is
man.
not slapping like that. Yeah.
No, the humidity is not popping at all, man. Hey, okay. Hey, Charles, you got to stop getting on here teasing us every single weekend because you always smoking something good. So I'm smoking and drinking something good as well.
I always got a good bottle too, man.
Always got a good bottle. So, Dickel, small story is, I had Dickel for the first time. It was a lower year. Didn't really like it. I went back to it on a 12-year side.
Yeah, their rye is really good too. That's one of the better the whiskeys that come out of Tennessee.
Yeah. Big facts.
Pretty solid, man.
Man, I found this. If y'all haven't heard of Widow Jane.
What?
Widow Jane. Oh my God.
Listen,
Let me check the pulse.
Boy, listen.
It's pumping bourbon.
Listen.
It's pumping bourbon.
That is an outstanding pour, man. Boy.
So they got one with a black label.
Yeah.
It was on the higher end side, and I got it.
It's like, because the one I think it was like maybe $80. Okay, yeah.
That's the white label. That's the one that that's the white label one that has, it's a 10-year. It's a 10-year, man.
Was it higher?
Oh my God. No, the black label was higher.
Okay, gotcha.
But the 10-year, I was like, I thought it was better than the black label on there.
And for the price, man, I'm like, Widow Jane, for what you get in that bottle, man? You think it's a 200+ bottle, man?
Man, literally. Hey. So I'm like, man, I see now. I was like, yeah, I want that, and man, I got that mug that was sipping on real good last night, man. But anyway, man, how was your weekend outside the fundraiser, bro?
See what happened was, man, it was good.
God.
No, listen. So after flying, hell yeah, I was after frying fish all day long, yo. And this is the bad part. I went out. It's a live music venue down there called the Commodores, right? Mm-hmm. And it's been a live music spot for a number of years, since before I was born, right? And they had live music because we got a guy in my cigar club. He's a drummer, and he does a lot of gigs there. So I thought he was playing. So we went out there, man, had a couple old fashions, hit the dance floor, man, because nothing beats live music. And your boy, it was a nice vibe, man. It was boy. Listen.
Hey, I felt like I was at that family reunion I went to, dog. They was playing. I felt like I was in South Carolina a little bit.
Hey, they took it to the country.
Hey, they took it to the country.
Hey,
boy.
They took it to the.
Hey, don't country boys was out there. We was out there. Hey, hold on. Well,
hey, nothing beats some hole in the wall country music, man.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. So, Charles, what I'm smoking is, now this is gonna be the part that's gonna spoil a little bit, but I'm gonna let Johnny go first.
Man, you already know what I keep in rotation, man. I'm doing a Padron 4000 right now.
Okay.
4000. Yeah.
So in alignment with the Tabernacle shirt that Johnny has on, everybody's been hearing about the Olamac.
Okay, yep.
Olamac hasn't released yet, but this is what I'm smoking. And we're in the Bible Belt, so it's dry right now because I left that bottle at a friend's house, and we got to get that back out of the way. I need all of that back. So my wife is actually walking in right now with a 6-pack of Modelo's that we're gonna rock with. So outside of that, man, we got a good show to get into, bro.
Dude, we got a great show.
But
a lot of good stuff to talk about.
But we got to give our intro real quick. So
go, yeah.
Because we messed that up again. But that is something that's new that we're trying to work on. So let's get it.
We off in this place, catching vibes, sit back and we blaze in the sky like I'm out of space.
So now we back at it.
We back
at it. We back at it.
Full throttle, dog. Full throttle.
So we got a lot to talk about, bro. Do you want to start with yours? I think yours is the most important. That's more like breaking news type deal.
Yo. So I'm pretty sure anybody who follows the cigar industry, they saw the article that Half Wheel shared. I think it was it was early this week, man. Let me get a particular date for you here. It was, what day was that? I don't know what day it was. But anyway, it was about the U.S. considering a ban on Nicaraguan imports. And it's not just premium tobacco, although that is included. It's tobacco, it's meats, it's coffee, it's anything that's imported out of Nicaragua. The U.S. is considering a ban on it.
And this is major.
Yes.
But keep going. My bad, bro.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine. Because even I was reading some of the comments, and apparently this has been going on for some time because of the tension and the relationships between the U.S. and Nicaragua, right? That is enormous. That is huge, man. Like, not just on the premium tobacco, the premium cigar industry side, but you got to think of all the stuff that we get imported out of Nicaragua, the accessibility part, and then the price increase, yo.
Bro.
Yo.
There is a lot to unpack here, okay?
All right.
Oh, we got Jen in the building. Hey, Jen.
Jen, how you doing?
So, first of all, this is major, right?
Yes.
I mean, with Nicaraguan cigars being a number one importers for just cigars, right?
Yes.
We're talking just cigars.
Yes.
The number one importer of cigars into the United States
Yes.
is Nicaraguan tobacco,
Yes.
Nicaraguan companies. So not only would this wipe out a lot of inventory that people already have, this would create a kind of monopoly for Dominican Republic and Honduras. But here's the caveat to it, bro. This is going to hurt the industry so bad. And I think what's funny is that it's an influx of trying to do that right now.
Yes.
And I think the influx of trying to do that right now is based on they have not been able to win any other way.
Yes.
With the restriction of the tobacco of cigars and breaking down cigars to a point where they can overly tax it in every single state and stuff like that.
Yep.
This is major, and I would imagine, and this is just imagining, right? There is a lot of money being thrown to ensure that this does not happen.
Does not happen. Absolutely.
This does not happen. Because at the end of the day, you're talking about companies that only deal with Nicaragua. Yeah, I mean, folding quick.
Folding.
Like that.
Folding, man. Folding.
Now, I may be naive.
Go ahead.
I may be naive.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think anybody else is producing or selling that amount of Nicaraguan cigars in any other country.
No, you're right. You're right, man. You're absolutely right, man. Nicaragua is the largest producing tobacco country, man. I mean, and then even because, back in the day, Davidoff was having, I believe it was Switzerland or somewhere, it was either Europe, where Davidoff was taking their cigars, sending, which is why they're priced the way they're priced nowadays. But they were taking the cigars, shipping it off to, I want to say it was somewhere in Europe, and then it was being distributed out of Europe, right? And that's why Davidoff has that pricing, because Davidoff is not a cheap cigar, right?
Right.
If Nicaragua did the same thing, man, you got companies, especially, I mean, Nicaragua is the largest tobacco producer country. Like, you got so many companies, startup companies, boutique cigars, whatever the case may be. Shucks, you got companies like Padron, that are staples, and you got consumers who are going to have to experience that price. That's going to be an astronomical price jump. I mean, it's going to be absurd. I'm almost certain, because it's going to be so devastating, that it won't happen. But then again, you never know.
One of the biggest fight that they fight on, Capitol Hill and with the Congress, especially from a PCA perspective, is it's not the collapsing of the industry and the magnitude where it's going to hurt the company.
Yeah.
They're preaching the message to try to, tug on those heartstrings of those different Congress members. What is it going to do? And as Charles spoke about it already, what is it going to do to those families, right?
Facts.
That are already struggling.
Facts.
Right? And a lot of people say, oh, the reason why Nicaragua is, the producer of cigars is because of the cheap wages that they pay. But in reality, it has a lot to do with it. But also, you're talking about a country built on cigars and tobacco.
Yeah.
Right. That is how they make their money.
Yeah. Think about when go ahead. Sorry about the brother.
No, you got it.
No, because when Charles made that statement about the economy in Nicaragua, right? I thought about when we went down to the Barn Smoke in Claremont, right? And Drew Estate brought out one of the rollers, and we was listening to his story.
Yeah.
And what he said, the cigar industry, Drew Estate changed his entire life.
Yeah.
Change it. He said there's things that he would have never imagined doing had it not been for the premium cigar industry. Mm-hmm. Just imagine, and back to Charles' comment, that's instantly think about Pedro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who he says it day in and day out. That is a phenomenal brother right there, man.
Yeah.
Drew Estate changed his entire life.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
And not only did Drew, but think about all the other families that have no And even Pedro's story, at the Barn Smoker was geared towards, him just rolling cigars. Actually, I don't even think he was rolling. I think he started picking tobacco first. Yeah. And then from there, he started fermenting. And then from there, he started rolling and just progressed. And then now the cigar industry gave him an opportunity to go out. Yeah. To go out and come to America, get his college degree. Yes. And really start a different foundation for his family. Yes. And a different type of trajectory for his family too. Yes. And that's crazy. That and it's like, people that, we always say go vote, right? Yeah. And people have we're not going to get political, but people have their perspectives of what they vote for and why they vote for these things. And one of the main things that you have to consider whenever you decided to vote, regardless of what hour you're on, is how is it going to directly affect not only you, but your industry that you're in. Facts. Right? What gives you your money? Yep. So unfortunately, actually, even for us, being in the military, right? Yeah. We already knew who we needed to get in in order to make sure we had steady increases that was worth the shit. Yeah. Right? Absolutely. We already knew who we needed to get in order to ensure that sanctions like this and other things, taxations coming from Dick Durbin out of Illinois, does not go through. Yeah. But we failed at that. Yeah. Right. And we're not gonna take that on as a virtual smoke deck issue or a consumer issue, but ultimately these are things that has to come to mind when we are considering what are we going to do, right? Because not only is this going to kill, those companies, going to kill me, right? Because now I can only get product from DR and Honduras, and bank on my inventory. Think about places like Smoke Inn, like Coronas. It's going to kill them too. Yes, they got warehouses of product, but a lot of these manufacturers don't really have inventory like that. They sell through it. Yep. So this is big, Johnny. This is big, and Dan commented as well. Being it's true, and an import ban would be brutal to the companies manufacturing in Nicaragua, but even worse, it would crush the economy and lives of so many people we love, and that is a fact. That is a fact. But it's like, again, you're talking about the pure ignorance that is being displayed at this point is, we don't care. But here's the catchy part, man. And this is, I'm sorry, No, you're good. You're good. This is the part that just blows my freaking mind is we are willing to do that to certain people. We're not willing to do it to all. Yep. Because we just gave billions of dollars to Ukraine. Yep. To fight a war that we're not even a part of. Like legitimately. Yeah. Like not even NATO. You know what I mean? Like there is nobody that you can sit up here and say, well, this is why we funded that. But yeah, we're going to sit here and just collapse a manufacturing standpoint from like that. That's not right, man. That's not right. You're absolutely right, man. It's incredibly sad, man. Especially, like I said, what it's going to do to these families, man. It's two words popped in my mind. Is you got, especially these families that have been growing tobacco their entire life. Their families been growing tobacco their entire lives. You got legacy, and then you got those future generations. Mm-hmm. Legacy, and then the future generations, man. Completely folding. Just like that. Yeah. So Johnny, what do you think? What do you think if you were to sit at a panel and discuss this topic from your perspective, nobody else's perspective but yours? Yeah. What would you say to those people? I would honestly say, because humans, we're emotional creatures, we're emotional beings. So I would try to capture them based off of emotion, and display, whether it be pictures, talk about the legacy of the cigar industry, how it's not just. Yeah, we smoke cigars. We love smoking cigars. But we all know the thing that we love about cigars is the stories we tell while smoking. I would try to capture or paint a picture for them. Hey, man, you got Padron. You got Drew Estate.
You know, you got these pillars, smaller companies, you know, out of Nicaragua, families, your Placencias, that have been growing tobacco for years, rolling tobacco for years. Their whole, your Perdomo. I love, people tell me, Johnny, I love Perdomo cigars. The story behind it, all of these stories are encapsulated around this one object that not only brings their families together, brings community together, but it's their livelihood.
Right.
So somehow I will paint a picture for them. Hey, man, you do this, this is what you're going to destroy. This is what you're going to take away. So, yeah.
And I think, you know, for me, I would definitely go along the same lines.
Yeah.
And just be like, you know, we got to look at history.
Yeah.
Go back to history. If you love history so much, you would know that cigars had been around since the United States was discovered, right? So cigars have been something that not only has major influences and names in history, Winston Churchill, right? Kennedy, Christopher Columbus, all of these people have been a part of just cigars in that aspect. Yeah. Now you as, you know, a panel of people that is here to serve this country, right? Yeah. One of the biggest things you try to keep is history. Yeah. So why are we trying to erase it now? Yeah. Again, you had the FDA go out and do this report of 10 tobacco scientists that you picked. Yeah. You picked them. And now we're going to sit up here and say, okay, we failed there, so we're going to try to just annihilate them and all in all. Yep. Now think about that, right? Yep. And in their mind, you're going to have people that don't care. Yeah. People that's not going to be in tune. But in reality, these are the stories. This is what I heard the Newman family did when they first proposed, when they first did their address to Congress. Yeah. Right? About the FDA and the tobacco bill and all of that stuff. This is what was proposed. Yeah. Hey, sitting in a room where nothing but tobacco is around and say there's 3 ingredients. And this is how many people touch this product in order to perfect it into an organic product that then allows consumers to enjoy. Yeah. Me and Dan was talking about this. The notion that people, like even doctors, I have you probably heard this, the you know, people come in saying, "Oh, my doctor said I need to lay off cigars." Ain't no way. About to lie. Where are they getting this? Where are they getting this information from?
Hey, Dad, I just went to the doctor last week, man, and he asked me, they checked the box, you know, do you smoke? I said, yeah, I smoke cigars. He was like, how many, you know, do you smoke in the regular? I said, I smoke about 3-4 cigars a day. He was like, do you plan on stopping anytime soon?
Why? It's going to clog your blood arteries. How? Give me some scientific information behind that. That don't make sense.
Like, nah. I told him straight face.
Nah. Like, no, don't stop sitting up here saying that this and that and this is what's causing this. No, it's bullcrap.
Yes,
absolutely. Hey, there's going to be a petition, and I'm pretty positive there's already a petition out. I'm going to read this article just to verify. Mm-hmm. Sanctions are imposed, sanctions announced. We're going to go. I want everybody, after they get off, to go to pca.premiumcigars.org. And I guarantee there's a link there to sign a petition to do this. This is very important, right? This is when we have to sign petitions and get this stuff sent up so our voice can be heard, because that has to be. Now, our money is going to back it up, but ultimately, we need to make sure the voices is being heard. And that's a must. That's a must. That's a must. That's a must. Hey, man, so now kind of switching gears, getting into, man, another NFT is coming out.
Another NFT is coming out.
Another and we NFT. Said last week. Yeah. We said this last week that this is going to open up a portal for things for other companies to do.
To follow suit.
So now you have the Anarchy. Yep. You have Anarchy that was originally released in 2012 by Tatuaje in collaboration with Smoke In. Yep. And Abe. So There's going to be 7 out of this round, and only 6 is going to be sold because obviously one already not theoretically, but ultimately goes to A for his store. So, man, Johnny, the question is, do you think there's going to be a lot more retailers involved in this one than that one?
Ooh. So last Sunday when we finished the podcast, that Monday we went to the shop and we talked about, last week's NFT that was being sold, LFD. And we all posed the same, I kind of had the same response. We said yes. That a lot of companies, and we had one guy, he's owned a brick and mortar prior to, he's been in the business, and he's old school. So he's not a fan of the NFTs, but he's old school. So
yeah,
I mean, it's a changing industry, right?
Yeah.
But I'm almost certain, yes, I really do believe that more retailers are going to try to be involved. And I almost think that, I don't want to say that, but I think the Tatuaje and Smoking Anarchy, I think might be more accessible to more retailers in terms of price points where it's sold at. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I think it might be more accessible and affordable than last week.
So
you
don't think,
tell me.
So you don't think it's gonna?
Don't put that in my mouth. No, don't put the words in my mouth.
No, I'm asking you. So you don't think it's gonna sell for $78,000?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
That is. I don't. For the record, Johnny said that. Pete, Johnny said it.
Hey, listen.
No,
we gonna see. We gonna see.
No, I think it might be on to something though, for real.
Yeah,
I think I personally, this may show my age a little bit, but I have not smoked the Anarchy. If anybody has it and would love to send me and Johnny one, it's only both of us, not just one of us. Okay. You might want to get it while you can because it's going to be a lot more expensive come next week.
Yes.
Then it's going to be 3. But anyway, like Tatuaje makes a great brand, and I mentioned this, and I'm not going to be. Oh shit.
It's the French old smoke deck.
It is. You can say anything you want. Oh man, so there's a brand particularly that has been dying over the last couple of years, and it's not dying because the brand is huge, right? And the reason why is, in my personal opinion, the consumer's thought process on a cigar is changing, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it used to be very heavily on full body, punch your lights out, let's go. But you don't see too many people that's looking for that same thrill anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Medium body,
complex,
even in complexity of notes, the variety of notes, and the ever-changing relationship the tobacco creates when ignited, right?
Yeah.
Is everything that is on. The main note of being white pepper or black pepper or anything is starting to phase out. So I think it's interesting. Not only are we talking about another Nicaraguan company, right? That we have to look at that has to be legitimate with the amount of uncertainty right now. Yeah. But hopefully it has time to play out because it's not releasing until the beginning of 2023. So it's going to be very interesting to see. It's going to be more intriguing to figure out who gets in it. With A being one of the larger distributors of online cigars, and a plethora of lounges, not to mention, is I mean, it's gonna require people to get into that. I mean, but again, I don't think, and we're gonna go back on record and say I don't think this is gonna be the stop of it, bro.
It's not
gonna be the stop of it.
It's not.
Like, this stuff is gonna keep coming.
Absolutely.
And
Like if it sells like LFD in terms of price point, I'll be surprised. But I don't think it's going. I think
a lot of the time is try to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Right. I know for sure factories can automatically project their amount of cigars that they can produce and how fast they can produce it. But I think they're really trying to be hesitant to see where the price point on the bull lands, because that is very important. Again, these NFTs are going to be the highly scrutinized cigars that come out, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, hey,
we're gonna see where it goes.
We're gonna have to see where it goes, baby, because this is gonna be very interesting, interesting to say the least. Yeah.
No,
go ahead, bro.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Because like you said, man, I've never smoked the Anarchy. Like you said, that's gonna show my age, man. I've been smoking since 2015. So that's tough.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was a full body, it was full strength too.
Yes,
cigar.
It is.
So again, it's something that I would imagine the blend is going to be tweaked to be very proactive with the times. But man,
speaking of cigar news, Jack, because I feel like right now we are the news channel for the cigars, right? Like, because we just broadcast, you watch the news, Live 5 News, and it's like boom, boom, boom. They give you. So yeah, I don't know if you saw it. JC Newman. This is weird. Like, it was a
I did see that
with the box.
Yes, go ahead.
The box was like I got the screenshot to give you the exact date of how old that thing go. So
162 years.
116 years old.
116.
None of them smoke. And it was because I read the article wrong, right? So I screenshot it, I shared it in our Cigar Club group chat, right, to let everybody see it. And so JC Newman Cigar Factory recently received something they never seen before. So I think you met Sean before, right? Tay-Bar. He was like, of course they never seen it before because nobody was alive 100 years ago. Yo, I died laughing, yo. That thing was so funny. Big facts. The article, there's like something in. He said, man, of course they ain't never seen it before. Ain't none of us was here, man.
Anybody that knew about that cigar is dead and gone, okay?
But,
dead and gone.
It was a wooden box with 12 preserved cigars inside that were made in Tampa 106 years ago. Isn't that cool? That's cool as hell.
Bro, and I thought it was more than that. It was only 12 in there?
No, it was 20.
20. Okay.
20. Yeah. 20 perfectly preserved.
And what's crazy is that like you got to look at the attention to detail on it.
Yeah.
It takes a step, take it a step further, right? The box is a two-layered box.
Yes. 1,
that
2,
was
3, 4.
That was back in 1906, 1906.
Don't ask me. I
think it was 1906.
Yeah.
So, you know the mouth. We remember that.
Yo, and it offered like 4 different sizes. It looks like one is like almost like a Figurado. Looks like a Toro. And a couple. It looks like 3 different sizes like a Figurado. It's tapered on both ends, and then it looks like a Toro in the middle or something like that. But that is insane, yo.
Bro, the details of it, and I already know that even on the major scale too is that cigar is. I mean, man, to know that cigar was in a dark basement.
Yeah, that was in somebody's granddaddy closet or something like that, dog.
Bro,
like,
it had to be. It had to be.
Like, that was
no way.
That was in the grave with somebody, and they had to take the body up, exhume the body to do something. Like, oh, box cigar. Like, there is no way. Like, where do you find that at?
Bro, it's no way. You like somebody, and you see that a lot when people pass away. Like, people have this like crazy collection of things, and people don't know any better, right?
I would tell you that don't. Facts. I had this happen to me last year. I had a guy from high school. He knew I smoked cigars.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, remember that story? And he said, me, I think he's like, Johnny, he's like, yeah. He's like, his grandfather died. He's like, I got a box of cigars in the closet. He was like, do you want it? I'll give it to you for $300. I was like, send me a picture. That boy sent me that picture. I was like, bro, I cannot buy this from you for $300.
Yeah.
I was like, it was the like 20, I want to say it was the 2014 or something like that. The Arturo Fuente, the charitable cigar edition, the big old box, individual coffins. And I'm like, guy, when this box came out, it sold for $1,000. Now, if you was this low blow Joe in the road,
you better than me.
$300.
You better than me. I told you that before. You was way better than me. Okay, I'd have been like, I would have bought it. I would have gave him the money. He gave me the box. 2 days later, I would have told him.
You probably would have given him a tip too. Hey, bro, hey, extra 75, bro. There you go.
Yo, man, thank you for your generosity. They've been thinking about me, bro. But it's no way somebody knew that. Like, Charles just said the history that happened in the U.S. and the world. I think that was a
absolutely. See,
that box was made. It's incredible, and I mean, it's absolutely mind-blowing, bro. It's crazy that Jack could have literally sold for like a couple $1 million.
Yeah, it could sell up there, man. So they may just stick it inside the museum. They probably already got the same box.
That's what they said.
Yeah,
they said they're gonna put it inside the museum, in a kind of I don't know. It had to be like a Boveda case where it's like the whole case is like humidified in order to keep it smoking. But that was the specifics on that was they were going to keep it to a point where you can actually enjoy that. Well, if somebody ever was to smoke it, I don't think that's going to happen. No. But it will always be smokable. So that I think that's freaking nuts.
Talk to me.
Now, talking about what's good, Ron.
Ron, what's good, your brother, man?
Talking about that, right?
Yes.
Kind of open up the door.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Well, you've been in Facebook, Jeff, so I don't know if you've seen it, but Steve Saka had posted something.
Let me go look.
Earlier this week about Hooten using the Paladin name, and they were saying that the Paladin name was being used and blah blah blah, and the people kept reaching out to Saka to sue. And he was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna sue. We're definitely gonna have a conversation." So, I think Tim Hooten, I don't know the name of it, but he commented. Yeah. He commented on the post, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Hey, the accessibility is there at that point, and I was like, it was just crazy. It's crazy to see that an industry where 2% of the population, or 2 or 1% of the population, smoke cigars.
Yeah,
that message got out so quick, and I'm just saying the power of the internet is crazy, bro.
I'm nosy, so I'm trying to find it, man, because I wasn't really paying attention on Facebook trail.
Bro,
that is insane.
It was crazy, and Half Wheel covered the article.
Okay, that's when we're gonna look it up again. Yeah.
Half Wheel covered the article, but they didn't cover the backstory. They covered the article saying it was releasing, and you know what's crazy? So I got some inside scoop too.
Talk to me.
We gonna convert back, but obviously everybody's seen the mystery cigar that came out from Drew Estates. Drew Estates released another cigar September 28th. They did out another mystery pack. So the wrapper is an H99 wrapper.
Okay.
The binder is a T52 binder. And then obviously the binder and the fillers is Nicaraguan. I can't remember the details of it. Have you smoked it yet?
Jack, I have.
Okay, you got to talk to me about it.
I got it. I think I got it early this week. Mm-hmm. Now, because there were 3 that came in there. Mm-hmm. And so
all the same blends, just different
same
sizes.
Blends, right? The smaller one was the one that I preferred the most. I don't know.
Corona.
The Corona.
Yep.
That Corona was hitting the most out of all of them. The other 2 I really didn't enjoy like that. That Corona was hitting the most. The Corona was definitely hitting. It was spicy. Yeah. That
you
Corona
thought so?
I thought it was spicy. Like me and my guy, my guy Q, we both got it and we smoked it in the shop, and it was spicy. It was definitely spicy. Almost, it reminded me almost like a San Andreas spice on a wrap.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely kind of spicy, like a not a white pepper, but almost like a red pepperish. Like it had a little kick to it, man. It had, especially on
like
the retro.
Like Cajun or something like that.
Yeah, like on the retro, it definitely had a little kick to it, man. Absolutely. But I enjoy spice, so I definitely enjoyed it in the Corona size.
I thought it was a good cigar.
It definitely was.
I thought it was a good cigar. I don't know if I got all the spices that you got.
Mm-hmm.
But more or less, the complexity of it was great.
Yeah,
the oakies, the leathers. I definitely got pepper on it. The earthy tones.
Yeah.
It was just. I thought it was a good cigar. But my inside scoop said it's gonna be a very affordable cigar too.
Yeah,
like a 9, 10,
like a Rustica
12.
affordable.
No, I ain't that affordable. but like a $10 to $12 range is where they're gonna be at. So if you put 2 and 2 together, right? Ligas right now are operating at about $14.
Yeah.
I think they're releasing another Liga line.
Me and my homeboy Terrence said the same thing.
I think they're releasing another Liga line.
We said the same thing. Actually, he literally, because he got it before me. He lives up in Wilmington, and he was like, Johnny, he was smoking. He was like, I think it's a Liga, man. Mm-hmm. He was like, I think it's finna be another Liga. I'm like, yo, okay. That's why I went ahead and got it. Yeah. He said the same thing.
Bro, it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. It wouldn't make. It would blow my mind if they put a Undercrown wrapper on there.
Yeah.
It'll blow my mind.
I definitely was.
I'd be like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I agree.
But outside of their flavored cigars, the Ligas is their prestige. But here's the part that's tricky to me. Here's the part that don't make sense.
Talk to him, Jack.
This is the first time a Liga is really coming out since the deception of Steve Saka and Nick Melano. Something to think about.
Yeah, definitely.
Something to think about.
Definitely.
Something to think about. Now, I could be wrong on. I want to say no. I think 99 is an older. The H99 is a newer one. But hot sauce on the cigar sometimes. Hey, Father Bob, pray for his cigars, brother. Pray for him. That boy gonna be burning that night. Hold on, what's going on?
Ain't getting no sleep.
None. But that's the interesting part where it's that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I hear that all the time. And I wasn't smoking 10 years ago, but you got them guys in the cigar shop that were. I got a guy named Jose, and he swears by this. Swears. He was like, when Ligas first came out, it was like, Bo, you better eat.
Bro. But think about it. You had Steve Saka and Nick, two guys that have came out and created their own company.
Yep.
It's just doing freaking amazing. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I haven't had a cigar, right? I haven't had a cigar to this day that Nick missed on.
Facts.
And argue with me.
Facts.
Anybody argue with me.
It's
not one cigar that Nick Melano has missed on.
I'm not gonna argue, boy.
Not one.
I'm not.
Not one.
I'm not. There's only a couple people you can say that about, but
it's only a couple. That guy has not missed.
Yeah.
So to hear this is happening, or to precede this happening, this comes out on September 28th. So we shall see what happens. But there's gonna be some hot. The crazy part about it is these consumers out here. It's hard to please.
They're picky.
They're like kids that eat.
They're picky.
You can't get kids anything.
They want one moment that they want a great cigar within a certain price range, but they want all of these things attached to it at the same token. It's like, hey, buddy, this cigar you talking about, but the one you said $10. That ain't gonna be no $10 smoke. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
and he just said Saka is an a-hole.
Absolutely,
Saka is.
I like a realist.
He is a realist. Saka is another person that don't miss. Now, I'm not gonna say every cigar that Saka's put out has not missed. I'm not gonna go that far.
Yeah.
I appreciate Saka, and I think he's doing great things for the industry. And I think overall his cigars are amazing. For the most part, it's some cigars he would even tell you, I thought it was a great cigar, but the consumer base, really wasn't messing with it.
Yeah, and that's what really matters ultimately.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. But ultimately, what I hear a lot is, speaking of McAllen Story. Look at that, the ashtray.
That's it, boy.
Look at that. Now it's here already. By the way, it's funny how that worked out. Divine intervention. Okay, divine intervention. But bro, that boy Saka is the same way in person though.
Yeah,
like that. That boy Abe got on somebody the other day for commenting on one of his posts, and he was like,
"Yo, talking about the lady."
No, I think I missed that one.
Oh man, go ahead. I'll let you tell you one first, because I think it was so funny.
So this dude went on, and he was like, Abe said something about don't forget to save 20% or something off your order, right? And he was like, hey, I know this is probably not covered, or it probably was covered already. I just haven't ordered in a while, but can you stack these? This is not overstock, okay? We do not do stackable coupons over here. So Abe comes back with the most sarcastic shit that he can possibly find. Man. I guarantee he deleted it about 20 times to come up with that damn message. He was like, yeah, clearly you have been out of the loop for some time. Clearly you've been out of the loop, but you cannot stack cigar, coupons here. But you can use rewards and whatever other shit he said. But I was like, wow.
It's a couple mugs who Facebook statuses I look forward to. It's Abe, it's Saka, and it's Robert Caldwell.
Oh my God, that dude is a freaking clown. That dude is a clown, man. You see the one? You see that video he did sitting on the toilet?
Yes. Yes, in the bathroom. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, bro, I said that dude is crazy. But again, you know what I love about it is all of them keep the same energy in person.
Facts.
They all keep the same energy in person. Robert Caldwell's Robert, man, I love Robert. Because even when we had him on the show, it was just like I remember the first time we were supposed to have him on the show, he was in Nicaragua. His phone was propped up on the floor. He was sitting on like a metal chair. It's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You ready? It's no way you're ready.
Oh man.
He was like, yeah, and I got one of my master blenders here too. So, hey, he literally like, hey, you ready? Yeah. I'm like, hell no, the internet ain't working today.
It ain't doing what it got to do.
So tell me your story. What happened with the
it was like, I forgot. It was like something that Saka posted, and she commented on it. And this mug posted and tagged her in the status. I was like, yo.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Tag her, man. Tag her.
No, he did. What was the
I
post?
was like, God, I gotta find it, man, because he posts on. When I tell that thing was so funny, Jack.
Oh man.
It was last week sometime. That thing was hilarious. Oh my goodness.
I'm looking for it. No.
I want to say her name was like Jen or something like that, man. God, I gotta find it.
Oh, y'all bear with us, man. We're trying to find this. Breaking news. God damn it, breaking news.
If we don't find it, I'll post it when I get out of jail, man. That thing was hilarious. I'm like, this is why it's not why I posted what I post, but they give me justification.
It gives you justification. One a crazy person to talk to. Hey, Matt Booth is. Hey, Johnny. Hey, you know what we got to do? We got to get Matt. We got to get Matt back on the show. With all three of us. That's what we're gonna. I'm gonna go on a mission. Actually, as a matter of fact, Charles, tag Matt and tell him Jack want him back on the show.
We want you back.
We want you back. That dude. And what's crazy is that's the same thing that somebody else just recently said about Matt too. Is he's so nice. He is, but dude is I tell you, he's a radio. He's a radio guy.
Yeah.
That's the people that you don't want to see on the screen because like his facials is like
just talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Dang, I wish I could find that thing, man. It's all good. I'll find it and post it when I get out of jail. I'll find it.
I haven't. Rojas. Somebody tell me that. I know they got
Rojas. They just opened a new factory.
Oh, yeah. He got 2 cigar lounges. In Reno, Las Vegas.
They just opened a new factory, man.
Reno, Las Vegas. Yeah, and he did just open up another one in. I haven't had any, but I know I heard of his cigar lounges. That dude, one inspirational from the cigar lounge aspect, because I think he has some similar attributes of what it is that I'm looking to do with my company. But man, I haven't had his cigars yet. So
that's that street talker. That they Charles was smoking one day when he was on the show, when Charles came in to the show. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No, the factory looks great. Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's get him on the show. Man. It's beautiful. Let's get him on the show. I think that'd be something that is worth the time, especially trying to highlight that. A lot of people don't really understand how AJ started off either.
Yeah.
AJ started off with the same way Padron started off, man. Like the shit cigars.
Yeah.
And now, man, anything that AJ puts his hands on.
That's a mug that don't miss.
Miss at all. At all. If AJ, hey, I don't care who you is. Hey, think of this. Think of it like this. That anybody that's into rap music, or hip hop for that matter, there was a time in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, where any song if you wanted a song to go big, you put T-Pain on it.
Yep.
Right. And then nowadays is if it's a song that you want to go big, you put Lil Baby on it.
You don't know what he's saying, but you put him on it.
Or you don't, but you put him on it. It's gonna get some views. But that's how AJ is. If your brand is failing to get the recognition that it needs, do a collaboration with AJ.
Because he's gonna hit.
Do a collaboration with AJ. Yep. Hey, I'm not gonna say the name because I love her dearly, but it's a brand that a female owns that I just haven't been able to kind of get around it. It sells like crap. It sells like crap, but they came out with another cigar in collaboration with AJ, celebrating the 25th anniversary. And man, that thing is fire.
You see wrong comment?
Oh, no.
That boy on it.
Knee slapper. Hey,
that boy on it.
that thing is fire. We actually carry that. That thing is fire. Yeah. Fire. Hey, everybody hitting it. Hey, just don't tag. I love Karen. I love Karen. But evolution has to happen in order for it to be great. To be great, man. So keep growing, man. I had one of. No, I can't give details. I never signed an NDA either, but I'm not gonna give details. I smoked a cigar this weekend. By McAuliffe. They 2023 PCA release.
Banger.
That's all I'ma say.
Golly.
That's all I'ma say. I lit that mug up, and that was after another cigar. I lit that mug up, and I looked at them, and I was like, "Bro,
this is it.
This right here, is gas.
This
is fire. It is fire. Okay. If people,
is that what you're smoking now?
No, I'm smoking the Olympic.
The Olympic. You did say that.
My Crown Head.
You did say that.
I mean, that Crown Head's foundation. Excuse me. But bro, that thing was fire, bro. Fire. It's gonna have a gold band on it.
Nice.
It's gonna have a gold band on it. You'll know because obviously Dapper D's will be carrying it. But hey, bro. Hey Ryan, you definitely got to. Yeah, I ain't seen you since I beat your butt on that. I can't remember, was it spades or was it dominoes? Either one of them. You got. Hey,
Ron, there you go talking trash again, man. But I can't talk. I don't know how to play either. So.
Hey man, so
oh man, oh, That boy smoking like he started yesterday, boy.
Woo, shit. Hey, I was in the middle of a sentence, and then it started coming in.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Eyes on the water. Hey, bro, talk about what we're about to do next week, though. And
dude,
from here on out, bro.
I'm so excited, man. Like, it's going to be epic.
Bro.
Yo, it's going to be crazy.
So I think y'all remember us talking about it kind of last week, right?
Yeah.
And so we have officially added a third person to the virtual smoke deck.
Yes.
Not only that, he is younger than me and Johnny.
You know what's crazy? I did not know that he was that young.
Bro,
I didn't know.
I didn't either. I didn't. Hey, bro, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. So don't come on the virtual smoke deck talking that jazz. You already know. I can give you a ASS whooping anytime you want it, okay? But bro, hey, let's do it. So anyway, we got hey Charles, hey, if we ever get to 4, we can make it happen.
Yes.
Right now we're gonna be sitting at 3 for a little while, but we always keep those reserves. But bro, I'm excited about this, man. It's gonna bring a very different perspective, and you know, I had reached out to him on Tuesday, and he was like, man, like Jack, I want to thank you. 1, 2, I am delighted to do this with you, you know, and do this with y'all. Like everything that y'all are doing is just crazy. And I mean, just the recognition we are getting now. I mean, I can't snuck up in there. You can't snuck up in there.
Oh yeah, you did.
Can't snuck up in there. Hey, we don't care about CI Lounge. We don't care about CI's Lounge. Okay? No, I'm just playing. I don't care about CI's Lounge. But anyway, there is a guy that's gonna bring just as much energy as us.
Passion.
A different perspective.
Facts.
Already on YouTube.
Yes.
Already on, you know, has his own Facebook group. And man, it's just loves cigars just as much as we do.
Absolutely.
And when I say Johnny, I think I'm gonna sit back next week and just do this.
Listen. Yo, it's gonna be sick. I'm excited. Like it's gonna be way. Some of them times we run over a little bit on time. It's gonna be probably one of them, man. It's definitely
it's definitely going to. So
oh man.
What I'm not even going, I'm gonna spoil it. I want to get the name out there so you can start seeing who we're talking about. His name is Sean Moore. Sean Moore from the Smoking Session on YouTube. He has videos on YouTube. He had just did a live last week. This is gonna be crazy, man, and I'm excited about him because he has that aura, man. Me and him came into the kind of the podcasting realm kind of at the same time. I think he actually came behind me, but we're all in the same class for that matter, man. And you know his passion, man, is just there. So when I called him, I'm like, bro, first of all, how are you doing? Yeah. Where you been at? You know what I mean? Like, where you been at, bro? You was on hot fire doing what I did in the beginning, and I was releasing video after video. I think it got to a point I was releasing 3 videos a week. Yeah. And I remember telling him, I said, look, this is gonna be something hard to keep up with. So just make sure that you are, you know, staying true and keeping the time and balancing, man. And you know, fast forward a year later, now we're partnering on the show, man. And this is gonna be crazy because I really feel that the dynamics that is going to be displayed on the screen is going to be just crazy.
It's talking gonna be epic, man.
You're talking. Go ahead, my bad.
No. I'm about to say it's not going to be one of them boring shows that we watch occasionally, where it's like all 3 of us have 3 unique personalities. We got the passion, the love for the game, the industry, and the knowledge to back it up, man. So it's going to be. Yes, man. So we get Sean to be here on for the first time on the virtual smoke deck next week, and we also got some other crazy things that we're hoping to wrap up before the end of the year. Yes, and hopefully share that news with you guys, man.
I was good. Come on, man, divine intervention, dog. Divine intervention. When I say, it's crazy how things happen, right?
Yeah.
Even our conversations, we're not gonna go deep into it, but
yeah,
me and Johnny had some conversation. I'm like, bro, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how, when you know that, right? And then on top of that, you have somebody that can orchestrate these people into the, oh my God.
Things start to line up, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're talking about something that's PCA is gonna be crazy this year.
It's gonna be sick.
Because you're gonna have the virtual smoke deck in that mug represented.
Yes.
Shoot, we might have a booth in that mug. Honestly. I'm for real. Hey, go get so and so, go get so and so, go get so and so. We gonna do a show on the virtual smoke deck, boy. Bro. That's gonna be major. That's gonna be sick, man. So we're excited to have Sean in. Sean Moore, man. If y'all haven't got caught up with him, man, the smoking session on Facebook.
Yes, go follow him, man. Adam.
I think he's on. I think he's on Instagram too. Under the smoking section.
Yep.
And yeah, he's on YouTube for sure. The smoking session on. Hey, look, as you all and as much as Crazy Jay, I'm excited. Hey, look, when I say this is gonna be great,
yes.
Child, look,
what we say in the South is about to be shrimp gumbo, man. It's about shrimp gumbo. You don't like shrimp gumbo, man?
Yeah, but I didn't understand that. I'm not from the South.
Shrimp is good. It's good eating.
What is it?
Man, it's gumbo. You put it on top of it's like tomato base with shrimp and you can throw some okra in there, some corn. And if you like me, you got to throw a little turkey neck in there, maybe. Slap that joke on top of some rice.
Okay.
Slap that joke on top of some rice.
Okay.
Boy, you're going to sleep after that.
Boy, you better stop. I haven't eaten yet, okay? And I'm in Texas, and I'm going to Louisiana, okay?
You gotta get some barbecue, man. Get some barbecue while you're down there, man.
I know, man. I just told the wife that, man. It seems like everybody can cook around here, too. Like, even like, a little shaky. Hey, so question from Ken, man. How do you guys like the Palencia Irma Fuente?
That's a great cigar. I just don't like it because they make that cigar believe in the hex. I'm not a big hexagon fan. Like that hexagon thing that Palencia does, that ain't my speed. But that's a great cigar.
I'm sorry, Johnny, but you just made yourself like a complete idiot.
What happened?
Bro, they make a Robusto. They make a Perfecto.
I'm saying it's a great cigar, but I don't like it in the hexagon size.
Got it. I thought you were saying you don't like it at all.
No. I said just that size. Yeah.
Now, did you see that they are releasing the Toro version of the natural?
I didn't see that.
Yes. I think that's going to be good. I'm not a 60 gauge, and I think that's the part that you really don't like. It's just the girth of it, or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's just I could do a 60, depends on the cigar, but like for instance, the Padron No. 4, I could smoke that religiously, man. And that's a 60. But
that's true.
It's weird.
It's different though.
Yeah,
sure.
It is.
It's like the diamond press that Alec Bradley does.
The diamond press.
So they did it on the they had a Nico Piro or Tempest that they used to diamond press.
Okay.
Bro, it was interesting. Interesting. And no disrespect was intended for that comment either.
No.
I don't want people thinking, we're just out here mentally abusing people.
No.
Okay, that's not it. That's how me and Johnny talk, so it's fine. Now, you don't call him an idiot, because then we got a problem. But I really love that cigar. That's actually one of my favorite cigars. I love the Perfecto version. The Robustus is really good. Again, I'm like Johnny. I don't really care for the 6x60 hexagon. Not because it's not a good cigar. I just don't.
My speed,
I don't care for the size.
Yeah, sure.
I'm really not a big Gordo person.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of the good cigars. Supposedly, people have been saying that since Palencia released that one as well, it's changed. I I never get into those.
Yeah, cigars are going to change.
Very much so.
Because crop yields are not the same every single year. It's a natural product, and that's one thing we always have to remember. It is natural.
Very much so.
Shucks, Coke don't taste the same it did when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a natural product.
Hey, and absolutely, I think for sure it's a medium body cigar.
Yeah,
it's a medium body cigar with a actually it's a medium strength cigar, full body cigar.
Yep.
So I think a lot of it is just kind of preference. Again, the reason I love it the most is because it has that leather note. Yeah. I love leather notes, bro.
Same here.
And it's like when you mix that with a little bit of spice, something with white pepper or earthy note to it.
Tongue.
I mean, it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What happened to Virgil? Hey, a little shaky, huh? A little shaky.
It's good.
Yeah. It's good. But the black market came in a diamond as well. Okay. But the first one that they was doing it with was the Nico Puro.
Yeah, so, I smoked the black market, just not in that particular size.
Yeah. Hey, you just try it. You see what it look like.
I'm gonna try to find it. We got a shop down here that pretty specializes in Alec Bradley.
Man, I was so upset when they got rid of the Nico Puro that they made in that. I want to say it was a Nico Puro Tempest though.
And Alec Bradley could sometimes be hit or miss too, man. Because sometimes they got construction issues a little bit of the time, man. So that's why I kind of stare. Never mind. I won't get into the.
But
great cigars, great blends, but sometimes construction.
But you're right. You're right. It's no. At the end of the day, it's a virtual smoke.
Oh,
so we're gonna be honest.
Jesus.
We're gonna be
out of no way.
We're gonna be honest with the people. That's hands down. But I mean, Alec Bradley is sometimes a hit or miss. They're actually about to come out with something called a double Connecticut broadleaf cigar. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. I wonder how they filled it, because if I'm not mistaken, I think the wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf and the binder is a Connecticut broadleaf. But I would imagine that the fillers have to be throttled back.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's gonna be a pretty heavy hitter, man. Leathery smoke.
Some Secos or Bezos is definitely gonna have to be in there to kind of bring that down. They put too much Lajero in it. That's gonna be a shit cigar, in my personal opinion. Kintsugi, that's a good one. Okay. That's a good one. What's your thoughts? Have you had a Kintsugi yet?
Man, look, Jack, I love Alec. When I first started smoking, right, it was the God, what is it? It's the magic
the black
not the magic toast. It's the
magic
magic toast, right?
Magic
I used to smoke that religiously. But like I really steered away from Alec Bradley just because I was always running, and it was no matter shop I got it from, the same issues, man. Construction issues. The draw was either too tight, it wasn't pulling, it wasn't burning right. I'm like, so I really don't smoke Alec Bradley like that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I like the Kintsugi. Kintsugi was the one that they released in 2021.
I could bust down a Project 40 a lot now. You know what I'm saying? I could,
Yeah, you like Project 40?
I like Project 40, but that's if I'm smoking that, never mind.
I am litty like a.
I got other options.
I got other options. But the Kintsugi was really nice. It's a medium body cigar, medium strength cigar. I think overall that cigar, the meaning behind it. So if you know what Kintsugi is the artwork that Japanese artists do when they break a vase, right?
Yeah.
So say something breaks, instead of throwing it away like Americans do it, they go and they add the gold in order to put it back together, and it adds value to it, right? So that's the thought process behind Kintsugi, the art of Kintsugi. Yeah. I think the cigar was trying to. I think it was metaphorically. It was a metaphor of that Alec Bradley is shifting into, something where they found their mistakes and now they're trying to cultivate something that is amazing from here on out. And that's just my opinion. I don't know. Alan Rubin did not tell me that. but ultimately, I think that's kind of some of the vision behind, you know, the Kensugi brand, and I think the Kensugi was a great cigar, just right along with the Gatekeeper as well.
Speaking of cigars coming out, before we log out to, man, you got the Foundation is coming out with that little firecracker. What is it? It's not the Wise Man they're doing in that firecracker. It's the
Are you talking about the Perfecto?
No, it's a I'm gonna find it right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Thanks, Anthony. While he's looking that up, Charles, I used to V cut those a lot, so I never try to straight cut those. Was it a rough cut that was it a rough cut that was a diamond? I don't. Yeah, I V cut it. Maybe I got that wrong, but I just wanted to make sure.
It's the Wise Man with United Cigars. They're coming out with a little firecracker, man.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of firecrackers, man.
Those are
Don Pepin did it with the
Don Pepin.
Yeah. The little. Mm-hmm. Take you there real quick, man.
Isn't that like a collaboration with Small Batch?
Is it?
I don't know. I know
United Cigars.
United Cigars is the ones that own Adaby.
Yeah.
So I don't know if.
Let's see. I'm gonna read it.
Very much so. Come on, that was a word right there, Charles.
Tony, funny story, y'all. Before that's my guy Tony, man. I think I mentioned it before. We call him Tony Two Sticks. And I always tease him because he's one of those guys. We don't smoke 60 ring gauges. He smokes 60, 70, 80s, and he might do a 90 if he decides. He's hey Jack, that's all he smoked, bro. That's all he smoked. Because I'm gonna tell you, we call him Tony Two Sticks. Tony Two Sticks because he smoked 2 cigars compared to our 1. So we get a little Robusto, a little Toro, and we bust that down in an hour and a half or so. He done run through 2 of them jokers, man. So
hey, look. Hey,
you saw what he said, right?
Tony, I'm gonna let you have that one, bro. I can't fathom putting a JFR Lunatic 8x80 in my mouth.
Hey, I always tell him, this is the virtual smoke deck. I said he like BBCs, big black cigars.
Big.
I said we're like BBCs, boy, big black cigars. They're like right. Oh,
Nico
man.
Piro, rough cut man. Tempest. That's why I was saying. I knew I was getting Nico Piro, but I was also getting Tempest too. So, and I asked him. I said, why y'all get rid of those? When I interviewed Alan, he's like, hey, we're working on trying to bring it back. I think it was a crop issue. Or blend, making sure that the blend can continue to happen. Because I know it ain't the molds. Because they got the molds. Well, hey, Johnny, you know we could do this all night, but you already know what time it is.
All day, man.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is, man. It is time.
Man, you got the jewel for this week?
Man, I can definitely do
the
that.
Gem,
man.
the diamond.
I can give the gem of the week. So the gem of the week. So for all my people that is new to the virtual smoke deck, man, we always do a gem of the week. It's something that we want you to take home from not only this podcast, but also and put it into your everyday life, man. So I'm gonna go. We preached the word last week.
Well, we was preaching.
We preached the word last week.
We had a conversation on the back end, man. We had church afterwards, boy.
Hey, big thanks. What's BBC? I mean, I only know. Oh my God, I'm done.
Lord. Lord.
So the gem of the week is this. Pay attention to the signs.
Yes.
Execute on the signs. And if it doesn't feel right, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the signs. Execute on the signs.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't feel right, don't let it go.
Facts.
It's so many people out here that are doing things because they feel that it's going to make them a lot of money.
Yeah.
But all the signs are telling you that it's not going to make you a lot of money.
Facts.
It's not going to make you happy.
Facts.
Pay attention to the signs. The signs are still there. Everything is still easy. Execute on the signs. And guess what? Just because you executed on the signs doesn't mean that you have to just keep going with it.
Facts.
If it don't end up right, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Do something else.
Leave
So the phrase is this: divine intervention.
That's it.
Divine intervention.
Hashtag that. That's this week. I can't post till I got 4 more days. Hashtag divine intervention.
Divine intervention, man.
Divine intervention, man.
Divine intervention. I have all of that. No, not Supreme Leaf. I don't have Supreme Leaf. Supreme Leaf's not coming back out until January. I do have Rare Leaf and Robusto, Toro Gordo, and Aniversario. I have it right now in Toro Gordo, but I think we just got the Robusto, not the Toro Gordo, excuse me, Grand Toro, and I think we just got the Robusto Grand back in stock. So best thing to do is go check dapperDcigars.com.
Yeah.
Click on that, and it'll tell you exactly what it is. But sorry, Supreme Leaf we don't have. But when we do get it, we usually get about 15 boxes in. So if you want me to, hey, sometimes that job don't even stay in back stock, bro. It don't even stay. But yeah, hashtag divine intervention.
Hey, Mission 2, Charles, man. Love you guys.
We love you guys, man. We appreciate everything that you guys do to break out the organ. Hey, collection plates. It's gonna be money sign virtual smoke deck live. No, I'm just playing. I don't have that, so don't send no money there if it pops up.
Oh man.
Hey, but yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. We love everything that you guys are doing. To support us every single week, man. We honestly, y'all truly. I say this a lot. Y'all make it easier for us to come back. Y'all make it that much easier when you're
especially seeing those familiar faces, man.
Yes,
seeing those familiar faces, knowing that they're looking forward to the virtual smoke deck on Sunday at 7, and we love seeing y'all.
Nah, I want y'all to keep that same energy during football season now. All right, don't sit here and leave us like we're a step kid. All right, man. Y'all gotta keep coming back. Keep showing
your
that
favorite
love,
halftime show.
Hey, your favorite halftime site, the hottest halftime show on the internet is right here on the Virtual Smoke Deck, man.
That's it.
I am Jack the Cigar Enthusiast.
I'm Johnny the Cigar Baker.
And we are the Virtual Smoke Deck, man. Go make sure if you're new to the Virtual Smoke Deck, go follow the Virtual Smoke Deck on Facebook and Instagram at the Virtual Smoke Deck Live. And also go follow us on YouTube as well to get all the notifications for the Virtual Smoke Deck when we're going live. We are sponsored by Dapper D Cigars. So go follow Dapper D Cigars on Facebook and Instagram. And for all your cigar needs and wants, if you're not in the Jacksonville area, go shop DapperDcigars.com today. Man, great show, Johnny. I love it. You guys are amazing. Johnny is the best president. He's gonna be the next not Congress, but City Council of the Low Country as well. So make sure y'all go vote for him. But yeah, man, we love you guys. Until next time, we are gone.